I just got back from watching the movie Columbiana, and I just want to tell you about it, give you my review, my thoughts on the whole movie. Overall, the movie was exactly what I thought it was. I thought it was, when I was looking at the trailer, Columbiana, I thought it was inspired by the movie, well, by the character Oren from Kill Bill, and that's essentially what it was. There's some plot twist, a little more drama involved, but essentially that's what it was. So the movie starts out, she's a young girl, and her parents get killed by mobsters in South America somewhere. I think it is Colombia. So anyhow, she decides, well, she's able to get away from them, and she escapes to America to live with her uncle and the family there. Gets over there, and then that's when she decides, I want to be a killer. I'm going to be an assassin. So her uncle gets her, trains her pretty much. So she becomes a trained assassin. So when she's in, so what's weird about the story is that it spends a lot of time of her as a little girl, and then just jumps forward to where she's like this awesome assassin. So there's not much of a middle area where she trains. Just like overnight, bam, she's in her mid-20s now, and she's super duper hot, and she's a trained assassin. Okay, so how the movie progresses is that she's part of her motivation being a trained assassin is so she can get the skills, so she can get the big payback over the people that killed her family in the beginning of the movie. So she also gets money because she's killing people who are like some guy ran a Ponzi scheme. She kills him, and also every murder that she does, she has like over 20. She writes an orchid on their chest, like chalks it in there, and so the FBI is after her, as well as the people, well, the same mobsters that killed her family. So they know that she's alive. They know that she's an adult now. So they're after her. FBI's after her because they know that there's a trained killer out there who has multiple murders. So both people are sort of chasing her, and she's also, during the whole movie, she's trying to work to keep her identity hidden. It breaks out. She ends up being a little bit sloppy, and so there are breaks in this. Well, there's like breaking news, so the FBI actually gets a big tip because the guy she's dating actually snaps a picture of her with his iPhone, and it gets out because anyhow. So boom, everybody's after her now. They find and kill her uncle, and then so now she's like in a position, I got nothing to lose. I've got to go after this guy now. So she tracks down the mobster, kills the mobster, escapes the FBI, and then it sort of ends where she's on the run, and she's like, Andy Dufresne behind the poster, she's gone. Well, it's weird also, like, it also seems sort of like Home Alone, where she has like her own little tag where where like, you know, I'll leave the faucets on. Yeah, so like, why would anyhow, overall the movie, I give it like 3 out of 5 stars. Is it horrible? No, but I would definitely wait for rental. It's really predictable. The action scenes aren't anything crazy, but it's kind of nice that action scenes aren't anything crazy. It's not like, you know, nothing that's totally unbelievable. So I mean, overall the action scenes were okay, but it wasn't as much action as I thought it was going to be. It was, yeah. So anyhow, I'd probably wait for it on video unless you go see it cheap.